Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is your host Nelson, and I'm doing another review about the Samsung 870 Evo. Now, I have a few of these Samsungs. I got the 840, the 50, and I got the 70 Evo NVMe. So I got the SSD and the NVMe. So I got a few Samsungs in my computer right now currently, but I will say this about this particular one. Basically, I'm gonna give you all a full review about what I feel about these things and just giving you my feedback as a technician, a gamer, and all around. I'm gonna say this. Number one, I love Samsung hard drives. I don't care if you're getting an NVMe or a regular SSD. You need this if you're into music production, video production, anything actually dealing with computers. I don't care if you're a graphic designer, photoshopping, exporting, downloading music. This is it. Samsung to me are like the kings of hard drives. Once you go with a Samsung hard drive, you'll never go back to no other brand or no other hard drive. I hate to give y'all, well, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was going to say I hate to give y'all this type of positive feedback about it, but I really don't see no flaws. First off, these Samsung hard drives are small. They're fast as heck. And one thing I do want to say is that the price of it, yeah, you know, you get what you pay for. And that's what my parents always told me. You know, you get what you pay for, and that's true. It's better to do the right thing than to buy something cheap and then it don't perform like you want. Let me say that one more time. It's better to spend your money on something that you know is going to last for a long time. So let's talk about it. The performance of this is really fast. I notice when I'm exporting videos or when I'm going in and out of Windows or downloading it, the write speeds are pretty fast. The reliability of it is really good. I think you can have up to 600,000 terabytes written to the drive, so that's really, really good. I'm really in love with Samsung. Now, one thing I want to say is that the NVMe drive, I've been using it for about a week or so, and I noticed a really good difference. I use these SSDs as like for gaming and for like backup type stuff. So I noticed when I'm downloading things to the Samsung SSD, it's pretty fast. You know, it's not as fast as the NVMe, but compared to them old hard drives, you know, it's no difference. But I've been a Samsung fan since I want to say 2016 maybe. I think that's when I got my first Samsung, and then there was a few other ones out there. But let's get to the point. Price wise, if you could get this for like $100 or like 120 or 130, get it. You know, these drives are going like hotcakes, and I think out of all these versions, I think the Pro version, you know, the 870 or the 860, 50 or 40, the Pro version is the best version, but I can't afford the Pro version right now. But you know, as long as you can get some type of Samsung, you're in good hands. But like I said, if you into, you know, editing videos and all of that, then if you really want the absolute best, go with the 870 Pro. But if you just want some quality, then just get the 870 Evo. Now they got another version of it called the Plus, the 870 Evo Plus, and I'm pretty sure they got an 860 Plus, because all of these come with either the Evo or the Evo Plus or the Pro. So don't get confused. All of them's good, even though the Pro version is the best, but they're all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up over here on the screen. I'm gonna let y'all read for yourself. I got this off the website, so you can kind of go through it. But look, if you got any questions about it, they're easy to hook up. Like I said, these are SATA drives, and they're easy to mount. Like I said, if you got a PC case, you can mount this in your PC case because of the screws on the back of them. Also, when you're handling these SSDs, make sure you ground yourself to something metal, or if you got a wristband, you could, you know, I wouldn't touch these with my bare hands unless, you know, it's out the package. But as long as it's in your computer, never touch these with your bare hands. I really don't recommend touching it because you can really cause an electrical shock to these drives. But like I said, if you take care of them, they'll last forever. Now, the longest SSD I had with Samsung, I had mine for about 6 years now, and it's still rolling strong. So I can probably say I think it'll last 10 years. And so this is a review to all Samsung SSDs, and this is a review to the all Samsung NVMe. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. You will not have any regrets. Also, they don't get hot. They don't get hot at all. It actually stays cool. So if you're going to put this in your PC, make sure you set it somewhere where it's not near nothing hot, like a fan or something, you know. But they stay cool, you know, like what, 40 degrees maybe. It definitely don't heat up. Also, another question or answer I got for y'all is this, and I really want y'all to really listen to this. One thing about this SSD, you can use it for storing backup, because I know a lot of y'all out there got things y'all want to back up. So on that note, I will save what I need to save, put it on this SSD, and then put it up somewhere safe. Because one thing you don't want to have a computer and you stored all these pictures and videos, and then one day it's just gone. At the end of the day, never trust no hardware. Hardware is man-made and anything can break. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. But on that note, I will say I love Samsung. The quality is good, but you should always back up your stuff. Now, I don't want to get off the subject, but I'm not a big fan of Google Drive and a lot of those OneDrives, and because at the end of the day, I don't want to be on no subscription. So your next bet is to get an SSD, Samsung, or an NVMe, and just store your information on that. Now, if you don't plan on storing anything, then you can still use this for just your everyday computing, you know. I'm gonna give it a 10. Now, other than that, I know these drives come in 250 gigabyte. They come in 500 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, and 4 terabyte. 4 terabyte probably going to run you about $400 or $500, but I think you should at least get a 1 terabyte. If you can get a 1 terabyte, you're doing good for yourself. That's the average. And if you're on a budget, then at least get a 500 gigabyte. For me, I definitely would never roll with a 250 gigabyte. I know some of y'all on a tight budget, but I'm sorry. Now, next one. Would I buy these drives used? Yeah. 2 of these I bought used, and 1 of them I bought new. So I noticed the used act just like the new. So that's all to it. Get it. 10-10. This is all I have in my computer, Samsung. So I felt like I was compelled to do this review. Anyways, y'all have a nice day. I'm out.